What's up, chat? I just could have sworn you just resubbed.
I'm back.
Where you want it?
Oh, yeah, get another vote, right?
I guess, yeah.
Do Sword and Shield. Make it 2-2-2.
Alright.
That'll be funny.
Here, you can have some balds. What's up, chat? We're shiny hunting Tympole tonight. We talked about it. It's one of those Pokemon I still need. Let me put the lad on screen. Somewhere. There we go. That works.
Whoa, it's yellow?
Yeah, it's totally different looking than Palpy and Seismitoad.
Huh, I didn't know that. Let me go look.
I actually might like it shiny more than Palpy and Seismitoad.
I think Seismitoad and Palpitoad is pretty good.
Yep, I like Palpitoads. I wish the blue stayed bright. But as you can see, chat, I have many a Palpitoad and a Seismitoad from Dynamax Adventures, but Tympole is not available in that, so we gotta manually hatch it. Do you have your Everstone? You do. I put the Seismitoad in a level ball. The level ball in this game looks not right. It just doesn't look right. It's not yellow enough. It looks brown or orange.
What's up, Galaxy?
I was kind of taken aback by that. I'm like, wait, this is not really yellow.
Tympole is shiny from in Black and White, in Black and White 2. It's more like skin color, and then from X and Y onwards, they changed it to like yellow gold.
Yeah. It's one of those shinies that is... You know what shiny that I found out was drastically better in-game? And I had no... I knew Skorupi had a good shiny, but chat, I did not realize that they completely ruined Drapion's shiny from 2D to 3D. It is, like, diabolically bad. The shiny for Drapion in the 2D sprites is so vibrant and red and looks exactly like Skorupi. And then whoever made it in 3D did an awful job. Straight up. I was actually, like, blown away when I saw that. That might be one of the worst 2D to 3D shinies I have ever seen.
It's just darker, isn't it?
I mean, I have one I can go show. I could literally show you. It's diabolically bad. It should be nice and vibrant and red. Like Skorupi, and it's just not. There it is. Look at that. It's just more purple.
Oh yeah, it's kind of washed out.
Yeah, they washed it out. It's so bad. And here's my shiny sociable Skorupi. Look at that color difference.
What does it look like in Diamond and Pearl? Oh yeah, it used to be way better in Gen 4 and 5.
It's crazy.
What
Downgrade.
A weird-looking Pokemon.
Downgrade of the century.
Its arms are on its head. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, Drapion's a funky a funky looking Pokemon. It's one of many Gen 4 Pokemon that have nothing. No Megas, no forms. Like Vespiquen, Mothim, Wormadam, Cherim. There's so many Gen 4 Pokemon that don't have anything. Alright, I cannot remember what was in here. That I have one lone rogue egg. Oh, it's Gothita.
That's funny.
Never mind, it's Gothita. What's up, everybody? How's it going?
What's up?
There we go. Our first Tympole.
Why did you choose Tympole again?
Tympole. Oh, are we starting? Are we starting something?
Yeah.
It's Timothy. Timothy Pole. How many steps are you, brother? You are 2,560 steps. Oh, that's nothing, chat. That's nothing. Okay, good. This will be a quick one.
I had that same thing happen as well, Cacturn. I forgot I was looking at like subscription history and I like subscribed to you back in like 2015. Which is
okay.
So weird. Hmm?
Tympole has AirPods for eyebrows. We talked about this the last stream, but why does Tympole kind of have like a weird human-y type face, but Palpitoad and Seismitoad drop that?
Yeah, they're just kind of like regular faces.
I'm actually surprised that Tympole is only 25. Like that's so many little. That's such little steps.
Like a baby.
Part of me misses Bab Quest. Deep down, I yearn for Bab Quest.
There was one I linked you. I forget what it was. It was like an image of what you could do for like a hunt theme. It was like invertebrates or something. I don't remember. It was something interesting.
The weird chicken sky creature from Skyward Sword. It reminds me of like a doll. Like some sort of like old style doll.
A doll, huh?
Was that a huh as in I don't get it, or a huh as in huh? That's interesting.
Welcome back.
Last
To
shot
me,
for
it
the
just looks
58 months.
It has like music notes.
How many booper? There we go. We hit the character limit. If Twitch ever lets me have an emote code that's, you know, actually decent, we could spare some more boopers. But for now, that's all I can do. But thank you for the 58 months. I appreciate it.
I voted for Sword and Shield so that everything was 222.
Yeah, that was Tyler, chat, that added the point to Sword Shield. I'm playing that right now. Every time I come over, I always come over here from Dynamax. I swear, I was sitting in the Dynamax cave, and I come over to this route, and every time I hear this route music, it upsets me. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, oh man. A lot of Pokemon route music lately in the past few games I've not, like, loved.
Yeah, me neither. I gotta say, I don't really play with the music much anymore.
Yeah, I can't blame you.
Maybe that has something to do with it.
I mean, honestly, I think shiny hunting and listening to the same music over and over again with a few exceptions... I don't know. It's like the Area Zero music was cool the first time I was there, but then every time I went back to Shiny Hunt, it's like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? It's like, uh-huh, yeah, oh, uh-huh, cool. They've reused musical motifs among routes. Yeah, it's kind of gotten old. I just, especially in Scarlet and Violet, the route music in Scarlet and Violet I really did not find very compelling. Oh hey, I put some of the, speaking of music, chat, I put some of the DLC music on the playlist. This is, Battle Petulant Zombies theme.
Why don't you shiny hunt Tatsugiri Galaxy, since there's an event?
Oh man, don't get me started on Masuda and Scarlet and Violet. I detest it so much. I don't think I'll ever do a Masuda and Scarlet and Violet again, chat. Like, completely unironically. I just hate it.
What was the last one you did?
Probably Froakie or Chespin. It's so bad. It's so unfun. Nothing like sitting there for half an hour waiting and collecting eggs at a basket with, like, no gameplay. I don't know what they were thinking.
Shiny Hunt the Summertime Pokemon Galaxy.
You hope it doesn't carry over to Gen 10. Boy, do I agree with that. If egg hatching works the same way in a future game as it does in Scarlet and Violet, it's actually over. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We're hatching Tympole. Timothy Pole. Yeah, I've had a few people, like, argue with me too that it's like, it's so nice to be able to do it anywhere, and it's like, is it though? How hard is it to fly to like one location? I don't understand that argument. It's like, I'd personally rather just not sit for half an hour and have to keep track of multiple timers just to collect eggs. But that's just me. I mean, there's like next to no mini games in SV, so just like Ogre Oust, like DLC stuff. And then I see like other shiny hunters that are like, collected 3,000 eggs for my shiny Fuecoco, and they hatch it in one, and it's like, this is an awful broken system. Like, what are you doing? I'll get shiny Sprigatito in a future game. I mean, I still need I need Quaquaval and Quaxwell and the other two the Fuecoco evolutions, but I'll just deal with them at another time. Besides, the starters can only be in Pokeballs, and that's not very fun.
Yeah, you want to put them in your own custom one.
Oh, this controller. Yeah, that's what makes it nice about shiny hunting all the starters in Blueberry. I can pick whatever ball I want. It's nice. You don't get that luxury for the Gen 9 starters. What's the worst Pokemon game? Pokemon Dash. Which Pokemon pinball game is better? I've never played the original, so I'm gonna go with Ruby Sapphire.
I think I might like the original more.
Have you played both?
Yes. Many, many hours.
Why did they stop making the pinball games? They were fun.
The original one, because it's more simple.
The original pinball game is harder. Pinball is just like kind of difficult overall. I mean, if you dedicate your life to practicing pinball, you can get good at it, of course, like many other things, but I don't know, every time I play pinball, I feel like I'm ass at it. The original pinball had a song based on the Japanese anime intro. That's cool.
That's neat. Yeah, I do know about the alternate Ecruteak one.
Before Gen 2 came out? That's cool. I know we've talked about this before, chat, but there really is just something kind of sad about how those types of side games will probably like never get anymore because now it's all just mobile slop. Like, why make New Ranger or Mystery Dungeon or Pinball or anything like that when we can just have Pokemon Masters and Pokemon Go? Yay! I mean, not all Pokemon side games are created equal, as like the aforementioned Pokemon Dash, which is unironically an awful game. But like, no, you know what I really miss? I miss Pokemon Channel.
Who here loved Pokemon Art Academy? Yes.
I never played Art Academy. Yeah, the Pokemon TCG Game Boy games have lots of charm. They look and play and sound pretty much like Gen 1. So if you have affection for Gen 1, you would probably enjoy the overall aesthetics of the Game Boy game. The TCG Game Boy games, I should say. They have a lot of cool sprite work for all the old cards, too.
I think it's on Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah,
so.
I think it is.
I tried. I couldn't really get into it.
I think they have an Elite Four in the TCG game. And they came with really cool promo cards back in the day. You want it physically? Man, get a sealed one and then open up a crispy promo card.
I actually don't think the physical versions go for a lot.
Yeah, with Pokemon games, it depends. Sometimes you have, like, Gale of Darkness, which is, like, $1 billion, and sometimes you have... I don't think, like, Battle Revolution is that expensive. Kind of depends. Man, and if you want to get an even better one, get the Japanese sequel. The promo cards that came in the Japanese exclusive sequel were so cool. There was a cool Mewtwo, there's a Dragonite, a Lugia, that are all, like, Japanese only. They never brought those over here. They're gonna sell your Jirachi bonus disc to Ching. Probably make a pretty penny off of that. The song is called Kieran's Failure, by the way. Kieran's Failure.
He did fail.
He did fail. Oh, and now this is, I literally turned shuffle on and YouTube's playlist shuffle feature is so bad. Well, now it's playing, Champion Kieran. The cheapest one you can find sealed on eBay is graded. Oh, brother. Buy my PSA 10 sealed copy of Mario 64 for $500 million bajillion dollars. Like, grading cards is one thing. All the graded games are just, it's just too much. The dramatic piano music when, oh yeah. Actually, I don't think I have many PLA tracks on here. I should change that. Kieran's a failure of multiple things, including being a compelling character. I mean, I'd argue he's more interesting than like 90% of other Pokemon characters. It's not really saying much, though.
Ever since Vim's layer went down, I don't really know where to get games. But it's kind of weird. I just looked it up. I typed in Pokemon Gold. Heart Gold is still on there, but Gold isn't.
Nintendo going after so many ROM sites lately sucks.
It's just weird. It's like only some of them.
I mean, wasn't that the point though? Kieran was like losing it. He was about to have his own Joker moment. I thought it was funny. It was also a little bit of interesting meta commentary on how the player character gets their way. They get all the legendaries. They're the main character. I saw it as a bit of that, personally. What's up, Normal Shrub?
And the Master Ball exploded.
Yeah, I mean, Kieran was done dirty. The player character did lie to him about Ogerpon. Not saying anything he did after was right. It's just, there's an inciting incident, you know? I don't know. What do people want out of Pokemon characters? I really don't understand. Like, what are people expecting from these games? I truly don't get it. Yeah, you and Carmine, basically, you as in the player character, meet Ogerpon, and you don't tell Kieran about it. He eavesdrops and knows that you're not telling him the truth. Yeah, she does it under the guise of, like, protecting him. I don't know, I thought it was... the thing I liked about Carmine and Kieran is that they came back for both DLCs. They didn't just drop them both after Kitakami. They actually came back and were involved in the story again.
Yeah, that was neat.
And then you had the Pecha Run stuff where they came back and interacted with all your older friends like Arvin, Penny, and Nimona. Hello. Mochi. Yeah, I feel like the DLC should be structured like that forever. I much prefer that over the way Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra handled it. Yeah, I agree, Justin. Again, I really don't understand what people want out of these Pokemon characters. Yeah, I don't know. It's like all the people that constantly hate other characters like Penny or Nimona, and it's like, okay. Sure, I guess. Alright, how many eggs have we hatched so far? Okay, we're almost up to 30, chat. We're about 30 eggs in for Tympole.
Yeah, I think I like Nimona more than Penny.
She wish she had a better AI. VGC strats like the blueberry trainers had. Yeah, that would have been nice. The goal is exactly what the title says. It's funny that they'll commit to that in the DLC, but they won't in the main story. I mean, you could argue that for characters like Geeta, too. Her team in the DLC is so much better crafted than it is in the vanilla game, and it's like, okay. I don't know, that to me all of that leads back to just time, the biggest issue of them all. Like there had to be some sort of miscommunication with her having Glamora in the back in the vanilla game. I found getting all the trainers in Blueberry to be just too much. I think that process needed to be... There's just so many. Yeah, I know what her team is from other people, but I never fought her again myself. I don't know, I got to like... maybe 6 gym leaders in. You have to bring them back multiple times. You have to keep talking to them. It's just... not... meh. You know?
Yeah, not really any incentive to do it.
Yeah, you need to invite each 3 times to perfect them. I don't know, it's just like busy work. I didn't really get that much out of the interactions. I mean, some of the dialogue was cute, but I could just, you know, watch cutscenes on YouTube of somebody else doing it. Yeah, it does kind of feel like a lot of filler. It could have been simplified down by a lot. Absolutely. Yeah, I still have a few starters to get in Blueberry myself. Gotten a good chunk of them done, but some of them, like Totodile or Cyndaquil, just won't show up. Come on, Tim. Totodile's living in his summer home with his friends in the small of clan. Yes, that is very true. Another Pokemon outbreak I cannot find to save my life. I'm very glad I got Tanomouse done. That being said, I still need Mousehold, so... I'm almost done with all the Gen 9 shinies that I can get. Almost. When can we shiny hunt Wo-Chien? When can I finally get shiny live Wo-Chien reaction? You wonder if PLZA will give us normal Pokeballs or not? I wonder that too. ProZD rated all the Gen 9 Pokemon and trashed Wo-Chien and the other ruinous Pokemon. That guy's got dog shit takes.
Wo-Chien is great.
Who hates Wo-Chien? And the ruinous quartet are cool. I'm telling you, chat, there's a certain type of Pokemon fan that just hates anything out that's unusual. There's just certain types of Pokemon fans out there that see anything even remotely whimsical or funny and they're like, ew. Ew, I want Lucario and Gengar. This isn't Gengar or Charizard. Where's Ash Greninja? I'm not playing the next game unless they have Mega Evolutions in them. Wow, what did they do to Suicune? Why is it a dinosaur now? Pokemon have really run out of ideas.
Is that a character? Is that a guy?
See, I can't watch other videos like that. I saw that. I did see his Gen 9. What did he say about Golden Go and Gimme Ghoul? How can anyone hate the Ruinous Quartet? That's crazy. Why isn't Luxray Dark type? Why doesn't it have a Mega? Where's Mega Flygon? I mean, he's fine. I don't care for his YouTube content. I like watching him play. He's a fun guy to watch play, but his YouTube content is not something I personally care for.
He's good casting.
D+. Huh. I wonder what his favorite Pokemon is. Golden, go get behind me. I mean, with that, I always assume Gengar unless proven otherwise. It's always Gengar. I'm telling ya. I googled it to see if there was an easy answer, and I have a tweet from him that says, legitimate question, is Tranquil anyone's favorite Pokemon? I believe there is no one in the world whose favorite Pokemon is Tranquil. He's kind of cooking with that one. Yeah, I saw that tweet too. Do-do. Gross slug. That's hurtful. His top 3 from Gen 1 are literally Gengar, Snorlax, Charizard. Oh, mwah, you can't script it any better. What did I tell you, chat? What did I tell you? That's fucking funny.
Free time.
Like clockwork. Like absolute clockwork. Oh, brother. I liked the way you spelled polyrath. Polyamorous wrath. Your favorite from Gen 1 is Vileplume. That's a great choice. My favorite Gen 1 Pokemon is Aerodactyl.
Really? Aerodactyl?
What? Hello? What do you mean? What do you mean Aerodactyl? It's literally my top 5 Pokemon. What are you talking about?
I figured it was a different one because you had a different one on your top 10. I mean, Aerodactyl's cool.
Wigglytuff and Slow, those are all good ones. Weeping Bell would be up there for me. Mewtwo would be up there.
Cool.
Jinx and Tangela. Electabuzz. Oh man, Electabuzz would be up there for me. Electabuzz would be super up there. I like Magmar a lot too. Scyther. Oh man, Scyther would be up there.
I like Magneton or Magnezone more. I like Magnezone more.
I like Magneton more. I know haha
Really?
funny you get in the zone, but... Ooh, Starmie is a good one, yeah.
Yeah,
Ekans,
Nidoqueen and
Arbok.
Nidoking.
Yeah, Arcanine. Arcanine would be up there. Oh, Alakazam. Alakazam is probably like top 5 psychic Pokemon. Yeah, Porygon is another good one.
I did the same normal shrub. I used to like Electivire in that line more, but I'm definitely much more Team Magmar now.
Yeah, Horsey and Seadra. Horsey's line is just underrated in general. Horsey, Seadra, and Kingdra are all so cool, and nobody gives them their due. Nobody ever gives them their due. Which is a shame. Blossom is also a good Pokemon. If I had a favorite Gen 2 Pokemon, that's hard.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones.
Yeah, Slowking. It would probably be Slowking for me, followed by Feraligatr, followed by Tyranitar. Maybe followed by Lugia. Yes, Wooper, of course. I really love Sunflora. Sunflora would be up there. Espeon would be up there. I like Skarmory a lot. Houndoom is very cool. Politoed. Yeah, all the babies. Elekid. Crobat's a good one. I hope they do make a Mega Sunflora that's stupidly broken. Sunkern and Sunflora deserve that. Yeah, Ampharos, Jumpluff. Xatu is really cool. Natu and Xatu are cool. Yeah, P2, Porygon 2. Gligar. Sneasel.
Sudowoodo.
Shuttlewater. Yeah, Shuckle. Lugia and Ho-Oh, of course.
Donphan.
Gen 2's got so many bangers, it's crazy. Yeah, Entei Suikin and Raikou are so good. Celebi. Are we going through the gens now? Favorite Gen 3 Pokemon? Favorite Gen 3 Pokemon. My first instinct was to say Groudon.
Mine was Banette.
Groudon, Blaziken, Skitty. Rayquaza, Kyogre. Lotad. Shout out to Lotad. Lotad. Cacnea, Cacturn, Cradily. Being obsessed with Armaldo and Gorbis. That's cute. It's funny when kids get attached to the most random Pokemon. Yeah, Poochyena and Mightyena are both great.
Ludicolo?
Yeah, Ludicolo. Ludicolo.
Volbeat?
I think you might be the biggest Volbeat stan here, Tyler.
That's fine.
I mean, if we move on to Gen 4, that's I got a pretty obvious one for that. That would be Garchomp.
Hippopotamus?
That's not your favorite Gen 4 Pokemon, Tyler. Be for real. Guy just goes, my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon is Cherubi.
I have to look it up. I don't remember Gen 4. Who's my favorite from Gen 4? Honchkrow sucks.
Whoa.
Spiritomb. Toxicroak.
Gen 4 silence. I mean, besides Garchomp, let's see, who else? I mean, Tina, of course. We love Tina.
You're right. You're correct, Jester, with that. I agree.
Ooh, Spiritomb. Yeah, Spiritomb
Honestly,
is great.
Gen 4 is better like legendaries and mythicals than like Pokemon. Carnivine.
Yeah, Carnivine.
So
Yeah,
many of these
Gen 4 has a
Pokemon-
lot of bloat.
Well, I mean, like Shellos and Gastrodon are good, but at this point, it's like, man, like I feel like I know these Pokemon all so well. It's just like, they don't have. I don't know. It's just like.
Yeah, it's like Weasel. Like, no thanks.
No,
Wow,
it's-
Starly, feeling original are we today? Feeling daring. Yeah, it's like
Sling
multiple
Tympole.
games of Gen 4 back to back. You all these Pokemon are just constantly around.
Amoswine's awesome.
Yeah, Rotom
That's
Frost, I would say. Rotom Frost.
Oh yeah.
I love the Magic Fridge. It's so sad we didn't get any Rotom forms for BDSP. I mean, they didn't give us anything, but I wanted new Rotoms. Yeah, where's the Rotom air fryer?
Least favorite Gen 2?
Gen 5? Yeah, we'll do Gen 5.
Probably Umbreon.
Your favorite Pokemon of all time is Whimsicott. Whimsicott is a good one. For Gen 5, for me, that would be Zoroark.
Reuniclus.
It's a good one. Maractus would be up there. Darumaka. Cofagrigus. Shout out to Cofagrigus.
Sigilyph. Sigilyph. Umbreons are so overdone. This is boring to me at this point.
Joltik.
Excadrill.
Excadrill.
Druddigon.
Yeah, shout out to Druddigon. Yeah, Braviary. Braviary and Mandibuzz. Yeah, Volcarona.
Leavanny.
Jellicent is so cool. Sell me on what makes Jellicent cool. Oh yeah, Chandelure is an iconic one. Relish and Jellicent have decent shinies, I guess. That's maybe the nicest thing I can say about them. Gen 5 has a lot of good shinies. Zoroark and Zora are great. Maractus has a great shiny. Cofagrigus has a great shiny. Hydreigon shiny is cool, the whole line. Reshiram shiny is one of my all-time favorites. Oh. My timer went off. They're gender reveal Pokemon, they are. They definitely are.
You didn't even say Audino.
Oh, I forgot. I like how you said that sounded so personally accusatory. You didn't even say Audino.
It's one of your faves. It's like it's on the team.
Pringles.
Embor.
I saw a tweet the other day that was like, Pokemon fans were shitting on another firefighting type. We got a great starter, and it was a picture of Embor, and it's like,
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, Aerodactyl? What?
Embor is way better than stupid Infernape. Infernape is dumb, and Embor is amazing.
I thought you were gonna take shots at Incineroar.
Oh, that too.
What's up,
Embor
Midnight?
is way better than Incineroar. Now, notice the trend here: Incineroar, Infernape, both both incinerate. Lame Pokemon.
Get it? Because they're fire types? They have, like, fire name in there? Genius. Oh, son of a bitch. Should we do Gen 6, chat?
Pumpkaboo.
If I had a nickel for every
Revenant.
time I've taken a Pokemon out when I didn't mean to. Who would be my favorite Gen 6 Pokemon? Let me think about this.
Tantrum.
Yeah, it would be Tyrantrum. You're right. Yeah, that would actually be correct, yes. It would be Tyrantrum.
What about Goodra?
I like Goomy way more. Goodra would not actually be high on that list. It would be Goomy. And Goomy alone.
I think Slagoo is better.
Goomy Nation rise. Yeah, Noivern and Noibat are very cute. Aegislash is neat. How many encounters do I have for Arceus? 321. Yeah, there's not a lot to Kalos's dex. It's very small, unfortunately. Who else from Gen 6? I mean, I kind of like Delphox. Fennekin is very cute.
Yeah, Delphox is good.
AZ's Floette. Zygarde is cool. They better do Zygarde justice in PLZA chat. I would be sad if Zygarde gets ugly forms or something. Story-wise, I hope it gets something too, of course, but... I mean, I feel like you could say the same thing about Xerneas and Evital, though. It's not like the story did them any favors. Zygarde has more, like, mystery qualities to it, I'd argue. I think the cave Zygarde is in is way more interesting than the sterile lab you fight Xerneas and Yveltal in. I like them as a trio.
Yeah, I do too. Unfortunately, Kyurem doesn't pull his weight.
It was criminal, Normal Shrub. It was completely criminal. And not only was it relegated to a different gen, they made collecting cells a massive pain in the ass.
Wait, do I say Yveltal weird? Did you ever collect the the Zygarde cells?
You asking me that?
Yes.
No. I mean, I might have when Sun and Moon first came out. I cannot remember. Zygarde is one of those Pokemon that got the primetime treatment in, like, the anime, and I kind of hate that for it. That's really a shame. Robbed so many places of content and flavor, yeah. Stickers to get totem Pokemon in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Ugh. Why are they like, hey guys, remember all the collectathons from the late 90s, early 2000s? Well, guess what? Let's do it, but like way worse. Go collect thing without anything being fun about it. People liked... Imagine if that was their thought process. Imagine if that was their thought process. Masuda really loves Donkey Kong 64, chat. That was the catalyst. Yeah, I don't think people realize how much the anime, like, plays into things as far as, like, merchandise and money and the overall, like, trajectory of the franchise. Honestly, I think them switching to a different protagonist, dropping Ash from exploring all the regions, I think that gives them more freedom to kind of do their own thing. They don't have to strictly adhere to the games. Like, obviously, they have, like, Scarlet and Violet stuff in there because they still want to market their existing titles, but they don't have to structure, like, Liko goes and gets all 8 badges, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely better.
I don't know if they're all there. I know, like, Larry and a few of the others have shown up. Just from, like, following the Japanese account and, like, previews on YouTube. Oh yeah, Brassius is in it, yeah. Which gen did we stop at? We stopped at 6, so... Oh, I got a feather. Wow. What's everyone's favorite Gen 7 Pokemon?
At one time, it would have been... what's his name? Golisopod.
Mine would probably be Cutie Fly. I like Beware a lot, too. Komao is great.
Palossand.
Palossand is a good one. I like Rabombi, but I think I like Cutie Fly's simplicity a little more.
Honestly... Golisopod or Xurkitree.
I like Cosmog a lot, actually. I would love to, Game Freak, John Game Freak, if you're listening, I would love to shiny hunt Cosmog at some point in the games. Would be nice. Would be nice if I could do that sometime, thanks. I like Solgaleo and Lunala a lot, too. Yeah, Blacephalon is cool. Oranguru, that's my goat. I like Brioni a lot. Yeah, all the Tapus. Lele is my favorite.
I don't know if I like Bulu.
Alolan Muck.
Yeah, I like Coco the most as well.
Wow, Bulu's everyone's least favorite? That's sad.
Bulu sucks.
No.
Hmm.
Bulu has ugly hoof hands. It's a bull. It's a bull. What do you want from it? You wish it had weird, creepy, long fingers?
Oddly enough, I thought it was like a bug at one point.
For me, I mean, Bulu probably would be my least favorite. If I had to rank them, it would probably be Lele, Finny, Coco, Bulu. But I don't dislike Tapu Bulu. You don't like big, bulky, like, Pokemon, Tyler.
Such as
Terrakion.
such
Terrakion and
as
Bulu have similar vibes, I feel like.
I like Mamoswine.
Don't like the Gen 7 mythicals. I agree. Not a big fan of Zeraora, and Marshadow is... It's definitely exists.
Nobody likes Terrakion.
Me, I do.
The Light Guardians are the worst.
I mean, Golisopod has a snatched waist. That thing has, like, a little lower body. I guess it's bulky,
Yeah,
but...
The Light Guardians played a neat role in Mystery Dungeon, though. Terrakion, like, if look at how Terrakion looks in the anime. It's
I
just
don't
like
give a shit about
guy's-
the anime. Why do I care what a Pokemon on it looks like in a show I don't care about?
It's just like a guy's face on, like, a horse. It's just stupid. Oh, I think the genies are okay. I like the genies more than the Justice. Or the Swords of Justice. How did they fix? Oh, with the
Therians.
Therian.
Which is funny because the Therians used to be so competitive, and now I feel like it's just the regular old genies showing up. You hate the genies.
Dang.
You hate the genies more than, like, the Lake Guardians? I like most of the legendary trios.
The genies, if you look at what they're, like, based on, don't really stray too far away from the original, like, thing. They also remind me of Throw and Sock. I don't know what the Lake Guardians are based on off of, but that's the thing,
Emotions.
like-
They're supposed to all be like they're like Green Lantern. They're like the
No, I mean,
Lantern
like,
Corps.
They're designs.
They're little guys. They're pixies.
Yeah, I like them. I wonder why they were like, oh, let's give them another form.
I think they could have been differentiated more with like the clouds. They all just kind of look like palette swaps for the most part. I think changing the way the cloud looks, maybe to make them more seasonal as to what they represent, would have been more interesting and unique. I mean, I didn't even realize until Enamorous was released that they were supposed to represent seasons. When I think of when I see genies, I think of like Aladdin. I didn't realize they were supposed to be like, like summer, fall, winter, etc., spring. I thought it was like you rub a magic lamp type genie.
I think it's the same thing, Monkey.
Yeah, they made a point in PLA to be like, Animorous is the spring one. I think she's the spring one. They placed an emphasis on the seasons that I didn't realize was part of their characters, just all I'm saying. You think the season thing was a retcon? Could be.
I think it was in original black and white. It was the old man.
Favorite Gen 8 Pokemon? Oh boy.
Appleton? Dogs? The birds aren't it for me. Like, they're like the classics, but...
Yeah, I know bait when I see bait. I know bait when I'm not falling for that one. Choodle, Colossal, Sandaconda. No.
Sandaconda's cool.
I think you lost your way putting like Choodle and Colossal. You made it a little too obvious. Who is my favorite? Is Snom? It's probably Snom.
Not Urshifu?
I do love Urshifu, yes. Let's not get it twisted, but, you know, more than Snom? My beautiful Snom? What's up, Drumsticks? Toxicity. Oh, yeah, Toxicity. The yellow one. I can never remember the difference between low and high key. I think it's high key. Applin and Appleton are great. Alcremie I like a lot. I think Alcremie's really cute. Yeah, Justin, I completely agree. I love Galarian Ponyta, but Rapidash is just not it. Urshifu, definitely. I like Dracovish. I know the Gen 8 fossils are very, controversial, but I like most of them.
You guys consider PLA Pokemon Gen 8 or Gen 9?
I mean, I guess they would be Gen 8, right? Because it came out before SV.
I never really thought of them as any.
Hatterene and Grimmsnarl would be up there for me. I think they're two extremely cool Pokemon. Also, I think they personally fit Galar very well. Yeah, Basket Legion's great.
True, they're Gen 4, true.
Cramorant's fun. Cursola is neat. Indeedee. I very much like Indeedee. Why did my voice crack? Indeedee. Indubitably. I like Indeedee.
Arctazol.
I think Sirfetch'd is neat. Scentiscorch. Scentiscorch has been my ever-faithful egg hatcher since the dawn of this game's existence. I think Wooloo's cute, honestly. I think Double's pretty boring, but Wooloo I like. House Centipede Regional Scentiscorch? Oh, Christ. That would be terrifying. Ugh, that makes my skin crawl. Yucky.
Kinda crazy how long it took for a centipede Pokemon.
Yeah, unless you count Scolipede, which I kind of don't, because it's more like a horse.
Oh yeah, Scolipede.
Gen 8 is overhated in terms of Pokedex. You're critical of the Gen 8 Pokedex. The duality. I think Gen 8 has a lot of duds, personally. Tootle and Dreadnought are super boring. Sandaconda and Silcobra are super boring. Colossal is disgusting. Copperajah is pretty bland.
Can't stand Copperajah, and Copperajah, I think it really is because of Rebel Clash.
You really don't like the Gen 8 fossils? I mean, I get it. I understand why they're... Like I said, they're controversial. Yeah, why is Copperajah just a box? And then they made its G-Max look like a Fisher-Price toy. I don't get it.
Yeah, what's like the motif? I like 2 out of the 4 fossils.
Oh, I like Obstagoon. Forgot to bring up Zigzagoon. Galarian Zig, Linoon, and Obstagoon. They're great. Yeah, G-Max Copperajah is like... especially goofy when Chairman Rose busts it out and it's like, this looks like a children's toy. What?
And
you have that like... You have that epic track playing, it's like the final boss, and guy pulls up with like a little like Fisher-Price toy. Or a big Fisher-Price toy.
And its shiny sucks.
Yeah. Huffin, I think, is cute. It just... There's a lot of Pokemon in Gen 8 that are like that. Like, I think Roly-Coly could have evolved into something really neat. Harkole could have evolved into something neat, and it's just like fat coal Rhyperior. I don't know. I think a lot of the problems I have with Gen 8's Dex is that it just feels like redundant animals that they picked. Like Squovid and Greedent are just worse Pachirisu. Orbeetle is just worse Ledian. Thievul and Nickit are just more orange fox Pokemon. Choodle and Dreadnought are just blue turtles again. Like, it's just, there's nothing quite interesting about a lot of these Pokemon. Arrokuda and Barraskewda are criminally bad.
Kind of funny, we have like a ton of elephant Pokemon now.
Yeah, that's like Phalanx or Phalanx. However you want to say it. That's such a unique, interesting Pokemon. I want more like that, please. I mean, honestly, chat, can I say something? Stonejourner's grown on me a little bit. I'm not saying it's like my favorite Pokemon, but it's such a weird, freaky little Pokemon that I've come to kind of like it. It's just a funny dude. Also got a good shiny.
Be neat if it got a new form in a future gen of a different military formation.
Yeah, that would be fun. Or they did like, I don't know, like Roman or something like that. They make it look like historically accurate. LDO came from My Little Pony. Alright, well that just leaves one gen then, chat. That would be Gen 9. Might as well finish off the list. Who's your favorite Gen 9 Pokemon, chat? Mine is Golden Go. Wow, you had that list ready to go, Cacturn.
Grafaiai? Remember that Pokemon?
I remember Grafaiai.
That's a forgotten line, I'm calling it.
Gen 9 has a lot of bangers.
I don't know. I like Houndstone. Oh, I said Titan. Titan.
Clodsire,
like...
Wooper. I think Pawmod is cute. Farigiraf is really fun. Toad's cool and Toad's cruel. He also trashed Glamora. Doesn't surprise me. Normie Gengar fan, opinion discarded. Also, Screamtail, I think is great. Walking Wake is cool. Roaring Moon is super cool. A Screamtail version for Cleffa? Oh my gosh. That would be amazing. Tinkaton. I haven't brought up Tinkaton. I think Tinkaton's line is incredible. Orthworm is great. Houndstone, Grievard. I think Palafin is cute. Oh, Fluttermane. I didn't bring up Fluttermane. Or Slitherwing. I think those are both great. Man, Scarlet just has some great paradoxes.
A Pokemon nobody has brought up. Flamigo.
Flamigo is also a decisive Pokemon. Or, not decisive.
I don't know if I like it or hate it.
I like it.
You said Flamigo? Oh yeah, you did. Oh, Bramblin.
Nimble. Yeah, I do not like Nimble or low kicks. I also think Spidops is a flop. I think Tarantula's super cute. And they ruined it. The first spider Pokemon I can say I don't like. I think Garganacl's really cool. I like Iron Bundle. To bring up a Violet exclusive, I like Bundle.
I like Slitherwing. End of story.
Period.
I honestly don't think I would put any of the Violet ones on my thing.
Dude, you don't like Iron Valiant? It's like Gardevoir and Gallade together. This Pathra is cool. Annihilate is really neat. I think Annihilate is like a near flawless evolution of an old Pokemon. Annihilate is just super cool.
I don't know about Arboleva.
I still don't know how to say that Pokemon's name. Arboliva? I'm a believer.
Arboleva. Yeah.
Yeah, they gave it a stupid fucking name.
Yeah.
They gave it a stupid ass name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a believer. Am I the basic one? I mean, your track record's not great, Justin.
On the one hand, it means you're not like a snob about like, ooh, I like.
I only
Caterpie.
I only like Capsicid.
Yeah.
I mean, that would kind of own somebody that just liked Capsicid. Dogi.
Oh, everybody likes Ogerpon.
Yeah, I forgot. The list I'm looking at doesn't have them on there. That's always the problem with like DLC. It's like, where's the new ones? Yeah, Ogerpon's great. Dogi's probably my favorite of the loyal three.
Nice.
Yeah, Hydrapple is really cool. Do you like Hydrapple, Tyler? Are you looking at it? Hello? We'll never know. Glimmet, who cares? D-, who also... That's such a... Oh, brother.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Dragapple, Hydrapple.
I asked you if you liked Hydrapple. You just, like, disappeared.
Yeah, I didn't want to say BRB to get you confused.
Oh, so I'll just talk to nothing. Okay.
Yeah, Hydrapple's pretty good. If I have to compare it to, like... I like Applin more. Applin. No, not Applin.
Appleton?
Appleton. Oh my god. I always forget about Diplin.
Oh, yeah.
What the heck is the point of Diplin?
I mean, Appleton's super cute.
I like all of them. Why not, Cacturn? Cute.
Friend-shaped. I like how small Appleton is. You think it would be huge, and it's just like the size of a small dog.
It's an apple pie. The first
that
grass
too. And it has a great shiny.
I think it's my favorite dragon.
Hydrapple's not that cool.
It's Hydrapple.
It's not that fucking cool.
Ooh, because of Garchomp. Ooh.
What do you mean? Shut the Ugh.
Mega Sceptile.
Oh yeah, I love when people are like, there's no dragon fairies. Did you forget about Mega Altaria?
I don't
That
get
bitch
the
is
Mega...
gone, dude. Like, it'll be back for PLZA, but like...
It'll disappear after that.
Yeah. They're like temporary Pokemon. They exist in their own vacuum. Also, Sceptile didn't deserve to be Grass Dragon. Just saying. That should have gone to
What do you
Meganium.
mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
That should have gone to Meganium.
Meganium's gonna be Grass Fairy.
Ugh, I know. They're gonna be like, it's kind of feminine looking, so we're gonna make it a fairy type. Even though Meganium was originally supposed to be Dragon Grass. Absolutely tragic. I cry every day.
I mean, they made Typhlosion Ghost for no reason.
Yeah, and then they were like, hey, we heard you like fire ghost starters, so here's another one.
Wait. The Gator's Ghost?
Skeledirge?
Yeah.
Yes?
Huh.
You use Skeledirge. No, you use Sprig.
Why is it part ghost?
Yeah, dark, ghost, and fighting, they just are infatuated with for starter types. We can't get anything else. Did Quaquaval really need to be fighting? I just don't get it.
Aquaball really stinks.
How?
It's ugly.
You're ugly.
He looks like a puppet.
It's like a show peacock. What is wrong with Quaquaval?
He's a puppet.
Says the guy who chose the ugly little furry pandering starter. Meowscarada's ugly as shit. With that stupid big
cool
mask. No, it's bulky and it looks dumb.
It looks like a Sega character. I don't care. It's cool.
It's nothing but furry bait pandering, as per usual. Guy hates Incineroar but likes Meowscarada. Okay.
Incineroar sucks.
Yeah, the yo-yo was cute. It's very Marinette from Miraculous Ladybug, and yet they took it away. They didn't even have her. They didn't even have Meowscarada's face mask turn white in the shiny. Like, do we even care at all anymore? What are we even here for?
Urshifu? Yeah, Urshifu's awesome. I like multi-style.
I like single strike more. I do like that the Gen 9 starters all have, like, an entertainment theme.
Mm-hmm.
I think they feel more cohesive as starters than, like, Gen 8 does.
Yeah, I agree.
What was the Gen 8 starter theme? Vaguely British? Question mark?
Yeah, I don't even know. Just like British, I guess.
A spy, a soccer player, and a drummer.
I think it was just like British pop culture. I think it was pop culture was the thing. Yeah, it was just like drummer. Yeah. Drummer, spy, football, you know.
What gen did they start deciding on doing a theme for the starters?
Gen 4, 5, Gen 5. I mean, as far as we know, maybe the other ones have a theme, it's just not really that clear. Like Gen 2 could be like kind of prehistoric, but
Yeah, Meganium and Feraligatr are definitely like dinosaur coded. But
Yeah.
you can't really, I don't really feel like you can say that for Typhlosion. Which Decidueye do you guys prefer? I like both.
I like the colors of PLAs.
Yeah, I
You know what?
honestly really like both.
I'm gonna go with PLA.
Yeah, like there's a few gens where you could be like one or two of them are like sort of themed, and then there's a third one that's just left out where it's like, well,
Yeah.
what conclusions can we draw from that? You know what animal I want another Pokemon of that we already have 2 of them, but I want another. I mean, we have Sandshrew, but Sandshrew and Sandslash are like pangolins. I want another, like, blind mole Pokemon.
Ooh.
Drillbur's eyes, like, Drillbur and Excadrill don't... It's like, yeah, they're moles and they dig, but they're not, like... Their eyes are too big. I want, like, a mole that can barely see.
They are moles and they dig.
What else do you need? A fairy ground armadillo Pokemon? That would go so hard.
An armadillo.
Armadillos, there's so many different types of armadillos too. And they're all funny.
Oh yeah.
Hard to top Armadillomon, the Digimon, who is quite cute, but I believe it can be done. Yeah, an armadillo could absolutely work as a starter. I almost said what color? What type? Would you make it water, fire, or grass? I could see an argument for each type.
I don't think they should make it grass, because people will be like, that's too similar to chestnut.
Yeah.
I feel like chestnut could be like a weird armadillo, actually.
An ugly one.
Better.
Bald.
Bring up the chestnut Gen 9 look.
Fairy ground mythical. That I would love a mythical with that typing. Hecharunt was pretty unique, so I hope we can get another mythical in Gen 10 that is unique. Now the real challenge is gonna be a pseudo that's not a dragon, chat. I'm telling y'all, I'm manifesting it. Please. Please, not another damn dragon for Gen 10. Please. A speck of variety, fellas. If you could.
Chestnut appears to be based on the hedgehog, pangolin, or armadillo. And glyptodonts. What the heck is that? New critter dropped. Oh, glyptodont. That's the Ice Age thing.
Yeah, Tyler.
They were making bubbles in the water.
Yeah, Justin, I kind of agree. Victini's never screamed psychic to me.
I like how you said that as if they're like, yeah, we know, glyptodonts are...
Yes, we've literally talked about the fact that it's an Ice Age fossil.
I wasn't
It's
here.
got the giant shell. It was in your trainer manual, page 596.
Who's the baby?
Ankylosaurus Fossilmon for Gen 10. Oh man, Chad, you don't even know. I'm gonna be so heavily anticipating the fossils for Gen 10. I am going to be so ready to see those and very, very nervous. Because, like, I kind of like the fossils from Gen 8, but they're not, like, up there on my list. So, we need a return to form, like Gen 6.
They should do an aquatic one, so have it be like a squid or an octopus.
Do we not have enough of those? We don't need more Graplocks. Why is that what you went to instead of the... A magical little Pleurodon, Charlie?
Yeah, do that in like a kangaroo or something.
I mean, you could argue that's Lapras, though. Dracovish was pretty decent, but the others, I mean, I don't know. It really depends. Oh, hey, Star Fox Adventures music. Let's go. Come on, Timmy. Hatch. I cannot believe they did that, Cacturn. There's so many, like, things that made Emerald so good that they just completely left out of Oraz. It's... Ugh. It literally frustrates me just to think about it. It actually is frustrating to think about. God. I woke up today and literally I checked Twitter. The first tweet that was my first mistake. Well, waking up was the first mistake. Second mistake, checking Twitter. But literally the first tweet I see was like, maybe you guys just don't like Pokemon anymore. Over, like, people saying, you know, your usual spiel about Scarlet, Violet, modern Pokemon. And it's like, man, Pokemon fans really just crumple into dust the second there's any sort of light criticism. Maybe you guys just don't... No, maybe you just don't get it, actually.
You.
Oh, man. They were getting read to filth for that. Like, people were quote tweeting them and disagreeing with them in the replies, but it's like, how do people really think like that? Pokemon fans wouldn't know a good video game if it slapped their mother in the face. Like, the bar is truly in hell. Diabolical. Maybe you actually just don't like Pokemon. Maybe this franchise you've dedicated thousands of hours to and have thousands of dollars of merchandise. Maybe you actually just don't like it. And of course they had an anime, Pokemon anime profile picture. This person wasn't a Zoomer though. Usually those types of takes I see and then it's like age 19. This person was 35, so you think they would learn that you're allowed to criticize things you like at that age. But I guess not. Remember when we were talking about slang the other day, chat? The way I would describe that is Delulu. Didn't have any frame rate problems and it was just yours. I have seen multiple Pokemon fans say that. Oh, you guys didn't have frame rate problems or game crashes. It was, you made it up. I didn't run into those problems. That's usually what they say. Or my favorite one is like, the game is fun. You know it's bad when somebody just has to resort to, the game is fun.
The game is fun.
Me have fun with game. Me play game, have fun. Game good.
Welcome back.
The struggle with the 38 months. I can't believe the text-to-speech guy says Gibble now. What happened? We really have lost the plot as a... I can't believe it. We used to be a proper country.
Did it really change the AI voice?
Yes, it did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30. Whoops. Well, there's a lot of Gibbles there. But thanks for the 38 months to struggle. I still appreciate the Gible, even if he didn't say it. Yeah, I like... Oh, man. We used to be a proper country, chat. Yeah, I mean, mostly the same for me. I still do outbreaks and outbreak events, but, like, I never want to hatch eggs in Scarlet Violet again. Yuck. Masuda in this game is just so much more pleasant. Also, we do still have Dynamax adventures in Sword and Shield, which is nice. I do agree with that, Cacturn, yeah. I think turning Rotom into everything is extremely boring. Just criminally boring. Having to constantly hear that thing's cry every time I speed up, it's like, okay, alright already, we get it! Yeah, Justin, I think that's super apparent that they have struggled to, like, find a good replacement for HMs. I think that's super accurate. I think the fact that they've turned towards riding Pokemon in PLA and Scarlet Violet says a lot. making your catchable Pokemon rideable would be the next fun thing to do. I mean, they sort of dabbled with that a little bit in Let's Go. I think it was pretty fun to ride Pokemon in Let's Go. But it's so, like, restricted.
Japanese Pokemon account just tweeted out approval flow test edit content edition.
What?
I don't know.
Did the social media intern screw something up?
I post.
Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, how long until this tweet gets deleted?
What does it mean? What does it mean? PLZA?
Oh, shut up. This doesn't mean anything. Some Poketuber right now is like rushing to the computer to make a new video.
Literally me.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy, Blingo Blorbo, and today we're back with a mysterious tweet by the Japanese Pokemon Twitter account. What could it possibly mean for PLZA? Yeah, sometimes I see a lot of tweets where it's like, the Pokemon Twitter tweeted us out. They know. And it's like, this is an intern. This is like somebody being paid to. This is not Pokemon Company or like Game Freak being in on anything. It's a social media intern. What are we talking about here? It's like, I saw a thread the other day that was like, talking about the new Fairly Odd Parents season about how Cosmo and Wanda don't fight anymore, and it's like their marriage must have been better after Timmy left, and it's like, they're not real people. What? They're literally fictional characters. They haven't improved their marriage because they're not real. What are we doing here? I don't know, file that under, like, tweets that make me feel like I'm going insane. I think we'll get PLZA news in a few weeks for Worlds, chat.
I think this is it.
What? What's it?
Oh, nothing.
He'll argue with me on this, chat, but Tyler is so susceptible to these leaks and types of things like this.
They're all real.
Yeah, they'll be the fakest leak imaginable, and he'll be like, well, it sounds like it could be real.
They're all real.
I like how if you look at that tweet, it is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tweets by a Twitter blue bot all in a row. Great website, Elon. Great website. Christ. That place is so cooked. I love having to scroll 5 miles under a tweet to see actual interesting comments by real people instead of just rage-baiting Twitter blue bots. Cooper just reacted to something. It was a ghost. A ghost. Deleted it when he bought it. You're smart. You're the smart one. I wish I was strong enough. Yeah, I do like retweeting art. I follow a lot of really cool artists, so I like retweeting art all the time. I had an actual tweet today complaining about a new Yu-Gi-Oh figure that has... Chat, I can't with this. If I had a nickel for every time a cool figure was announced, or a statue, and it had an ugly, cheap-looking rock base, I would be a millionaire. It's all fun and games until the figure you like has an ugly-ass base.
How many rock bases do you own?
Oh god, too many. Literally too many. It's so cheap looking, too.
What if
It drives me insane.
What if you, like, painted it and did resin yourself?
See, but I shouldn't have to. That shouldn't have to be something I have to do. They just need to stop being cheap and making these ugly rock bases.
They should, or...
Like, here's the figure in question, Chad. The third picture, if you want to see the base. Like, Yugi himself, he looks cool. The figure looks nice. But then you look at that whack-ass base. Like, what the fuck is that? Are they in the rock quarry right now? Like, where even... That's not a location.
Put pegs in their feet so you can take them off.
The bases are just so ugly.
We in the quarry.
Oh man, so many of them do it. It just, I can't. I don't know what happened tonight, but they announced like a bajillion figures. No Pokemon though. Pokemon doesn't get anything. Pokemon's like expensive figures are so few and far between. They don't get Nendroids anymore. God, every time I browse Ami, it's like... Jeez. Bunch of cool figures followed by something that if somebody owned it, you should probably check their hard drive.
Yikes.
Yeah, I would prefer the clear plastic too, honestly. I feel like the way Nendroids do their bases are just fine.
Oh god.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Jesus Christ. Completed assembled figure from Oni-chan. Ugh. Fire everyone that buys that in the sun. Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
Man, I'm hatching a lot of Timothy poles and they're not shiny. You hate to see it. Come on, Tympole.
Do you need the other two?
No.
Oh, nice. So you just need the one.
Palpy and Seismitoad I have multiple copies of from Dynamax Adventures. Tympole is sadly not included though, so I ain't got that. Hence why we're hatching it right now. Yeah, Tympole is a really good shiny. I actually think I like it shiny more than, maybe more than Seismitoad. Palpitoad's is good, but it is one of those lines where it's just very inconsistent with the shinies. Dragonair, Dratini Dragonair Dragonite situation, if you will. Or like Nidoqueen. Fear Factory is the best song from Donkey Kong Country. I mean, Aquatic Ambience is extremely good, though. Like, I love Fear Factory. You ever played any of the Donkey Kong Country games, Tyler?
Yeah, but I've never beat them. They're fun.
Oh, you got 2 legendaries from Dynamax? Nice. I think we're due for another Dynamax stream soon. Haven't done one in a bit.
Dynamax.
Oh yeah, to struggle. Which one did you want your sub to go to? Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Green, or Sword and Shield? I need to have a command that like pops up every time somebody subs so I don't forget. Heart Gold, Soul Silver? Alright. You got it. Did I not push the button? What, did my Stream Deck freeze? Hold on. Do, 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 do. I had to reconfigure all these, so some of them might not be right. Oh no, it finally worked, I think. Yes, okay. I don't know why it lagged like that. Lunala and Stacka, nice. I still need Stacka. Jeez, I've hatched a lot of Tims. We've hatched 1, 2, 3, 4, almost, we're on box 5 for Tympole. Oh my gosh, I hate when they run into the road. You think how many Pokemon get road killed every year?
No.
That Stuffle would have been run over. There would have been fluff flying everywhere. I'm not even joking, like, Tympole literally does have AirPod eyebrows. Wearing Beats. Imagine if they made a new variant of Tympole and they made it like a headset RGB gamer.
Oh, they should.
Gamer Palpitoad.
And then all of Seismitoad's, like, I don't know, bumps are subwoofers.
Yeah, I was kind of joking, but like that would be kind of fun. I hate that when you hatch Pokemon in this game, they're just not centered correctly. Some Pokemon are just too big, like Onix. And then Tympole is just weirdly in the bottom screen. Lame ideas for lame Pokemon. A new fish. A new bird. A chair Pokemon. That sounds funny, though.
Just take a Pokemon and make, like, 2 of them. So think of like the Dunsparce. Just take a Pokemon and just make it longer.
Yeah, you're in charge of crafting the lamest Pokemon in the world. What do you do? What do you make? I mean, I still think making like a Tranquil 2. Unpheasant, the sequel to Unpheasant. Barrascuda, the sequel.
What if like they did a middle evolution for Ninetales and it was like 4 tails? Like that's lame.
That would be lame.
16 tails or something.
They just give it 2 tails and it's like Tails from Sonic.
Yeah, I guess 18. A sofa Pokemon? I mean,
see, that immediately intrigues me because that would make the worst people annoyed. That would be like Pro ZD would probably be like, it's a stupid fucking sofa. Give it a D-. Like,
a furniture Pokemon have potential.
Yeah, that actually does have potential. Give me a whimsical chair. Why not? It's not a cool dragon or like a cool ghost, so it sucks. Who cares? A great fake mon that was based on teeth. Yeah, something like that would like Pokemon that are unhinged. A burger Pokemon would be insane. I would love that.
Yeah.
Finally, a Pokemon for an American like me.
What if they made like a gas pump Pokemon? And then it had a jerry can Pokemon, and then if you had them in the party, they fuse.
I was when you said that, it made me think of Reveroom. Like, maybe it can combine with, like, Reveroom.
Chocolate milk, let's go!
I kind of like the Roadkill one, TBH. I mean, Hungry Burger exists in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's basically a burger with sharp teeth. It's a ritual monster. Bruxish colors. B into B. I'm surprised we don't have more like bee/wasp hornet Pokemon. We have a small handful, and that's it. A housefly Pokemon. We don't even have, like, a basic mosquito. Like, sure, Buzzwole exists, but Buzzwole is not basic in the slightest. I'm talking about, like, an annoying, like, cutie fly.
It's worse than hate. It's just disappointment.
Cicada shells all over your city. Ugh, they're gross. And noisy.
You can air fry those like dry pasta.
Ew, why would you ever do that? I mean, I had a neighbor that would eat them off the ground, so, you know, I guess anything is possible.
What do you mean? Are you joking?
I am not joking, no. I am completely dead serious right now.
Bugman.
There was an older lady, and she would just go up the driveway and eat them. I swear to God.
That's the Men in Black alien. That's freaky.
Frenchy. Everyone had an idea for it, and when it wasn't that, they just wrote it off. Yeah. I mean, I understand people being upset, or not upset, but like disappointed by it. I get that.
I always imagine like a wyvern wing, like wings on on Dunsparce.
I mean, Dunsparce is one of our few, like, it's a Tsuchinoko. We don't have a ton of cryptid Pokemon, so I think people had high hopes. I also think it was completely beat by another Gen 2 evolution, which is Farigiraf. I think Farigiraf was way better of a design and an evolution than the Dunsparce.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it was very... It is kind of like a troll, right? Everybody always talks about Dunsparce getting an evolution, and then that's what they gave us. Pretty funny. The cat, yeah. What was that character's name? Heimlich? Turned into a beautiful butterfly. Ugh, everything on trending right now is just Marvel crap. Why did they cast Robert Downey Jr. as Doom? Okay. I don't really like the Fantastic Four. Is that a hot take?
I thought it already came out.
I mean, they've tried it like 2 times already. Oh, speaking of Comic-Con, I think Jazzwares had their panel. Tyrantrum is supposed to come out, their Tyrantrum figure is supposed to come out in fall. I will be watching. I will be waiting.
Nice.
What Pokemon does Macargo evolve from? What Pokemon does Rhyhorn evolve into? Alright, let's hatch a few more, chat, and then I'm good. We'll have to try Timmy another day. Tympole.
Tympole looks like a hammer if you hold it by the tail.
Jeez, I've hatched a lot of these fellas. What am I gonna play tomorrow? I don't know. What should I play tomorrow, chat? Dynamax? Scarlet Violet? Kind of a bummer that the outbreak events are over as quickly as they begin. Dynamax and relaxin'. Sometimes relaxing is hard in Dynamax. Sometimes I get tilted off the face of the planet doing Dynamax. No, there are no mythicals in Dynamax Adventures. Unfortunately. Can you imagine the utopia we would be in if, like, Victini and Deoxys and Jirachi and Manaphy were in there? Oh, man. Oh, boy. I wish.
When was the last time you did Darkrai?
Tuesday. Yeah, the bots can just actively sabotage your entire run. It can be diabolical. Arceus help you if you get an NPC with a Pokemon that has, like, weather and another Pokemon with weather, and then they just swap back and forth with weather wars the whole match and don't attack.
That's the worst.
Do, 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 do.
I think like a month before PLZA, you do like Zygarde month.
Yeah, Zygarde would be a good one to lead into PLZA.
Mm-hmm. Or after, like if you're like, well, we beat it, and I want to play something else.
I hope PLA doesn't fall, or PLZA doesn't fall off for shiny hunting as much as it did for PLA.
Well, hopefully it has lots to do for side stuff. And the shiny hunting
man, the
fun.
massively massive outbreak update really just made shiny hunting in that game unenjoyable for me. Canceling each other's trick rooms. Oh my god. That's stressful even just reading about it.
I wonder if PLZA is gonna get a special edition Switch.
A Switch 2?
No, Switch 1.
Switch 2?
Maybe a Switch Lite.
Boo. Give people a console that's actually good.
Yeah, but they just released Scarlet Violet Switch. What if you buy it on the Switch too, you get like a bonus Pokemon or like bonus items or a looker bonus side story? I'd be
That would be very Sega of them.
Yeah.
I think it has potential to be cross-generational too. Definitely.
100 Pokeballs.
Well, yeah, that's more like it. 20 potions.
20 quick balls. What was BDSP? Yeah, it was like 20 potions or something.
They're breaking new ground. Reminder, chat, if you're new here, we do have a Discord where you can share your own shinies. I post a lot of merch news in there. Pokemon merch news, there's a TCG section, etc.
I think Gen 10 will be the first, like, Switch to native game.
What do you mean by that? Do you really not think PLZA is going to be on the Switch too? Do you really think that?
Yeah.
No. No way.
I think it'll be on the Switch 2, where in the sense, the box will look just like the Switch 1, and it'll be like the Switch 1 box, but you can plug it into the Switch 2, but it's not like made for the Switch 2.
It absolutely is.
No. I don't buy it.
Why? I feel like it just makes logical sense. They're both gonna come out next year. And there's a lot of rumors that PLZA is not early January like PLA was.
Because I think they've been
like they're not going to release a new Pokemon game which brings them millions of dollars and then announce the Switch 2. Like that's not how it's going to work. I just don't think that makes any sense.
They've done that like every gen though.
Yeah, but that'll be like a Twilight Princess situation or Breath of the Wild where you can get it on the Wii U or the Switch, and this will be the Switch or the Switch 2.
Did Twilight... Okay, but... If that's the case, though, did the Twilight Princess on the Wii have any additions besides... motion?
I mean, does it matter? It would run better.
Did it?
I'm not talking about Twilight Princess. I'm talking about Pokemon.
We'll see.
Honestly, you could make an argument that Breath of the Wild would have been better solely on the Wii U, but that's another conversation. That UI could have been vastly improved on a touchpad, but you know.
Willow, Omega, Ruby, Alpha, Sapphire, Megas, B, and PLZ.
That's another thing he's weird about, chat. All the Megas are going to come back. There's not a lot of Mega Evolutions. They're all going to come back. I don't know why you think otherwise.
Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon was a gen behind. Black 2, White 2 was a gen behind.
Yeah, but we know the Switch 2 has been coming for years. And it's not gonna be like a huge jump. It's not like going from handheld to Switch. I disagree with like a lot of the like Black and White 2 thing because it's totally different.
What if the handheld is 4K?
You really think Nintendo's gonna come out the gates with a 4K console? You think it'll be docked 4K?
Docked 4K. Docked 4K.
Docked 4K.
OLED.
Docked 4K. Docked 4K.
Yeah, get the hashtag going. You would have to get a 4K monitor.
I mean, I don't stream. I don't know if my internet could handle streaming in 4K. If that's something anybody would even use. 4K is just a gimmick. What are you laughing at? This guy just keeps saying like nonsensical things and then going, what are you laughing at? What's funny? What's so funny?
It'd be cool if they had a
It would be cool if they had like a built-in
stream. Kind of like the PS4.
Look, chat, we'll have a better idea when they give us a release date for PLZA. Which I don't know if that'll happen next month or not. I do think we're gonna get a trailer for it. I mean, I hope to Arceus we do, because good lord.
We hear nothing until February.
Can you fucking imagine that? Oh my god.
Can you stream Pocket Pokemon or whatever? Pocket?
I do not imagine that game is going to be that interesting. I don't know what Pokebeach and Centro are talking about when they think that's going to be like the next Pogo. There ain't no way. Yeah, they have left us on hold for too long. It's like, you gotta think about it from like a marketing thing, right? You have to keep the public thinking about your upcoming games, right? You can't just vanish off the face of the earth. That's not a great marketing thing. Dropped the cap on my controller. Where did it go? There it is. I mean, the trailer for the Blueberry DLC last year at Worlds was pretty good. I thought that was a fairly satisfying trailer. It showed a lot, but not too much. Yeah, Worlds is... This month has barely existed, chat. I don't know what's going on. I blinked and, like, July was just about over. Yeah, so we'll find out soon. I am like 99% sure we're gonna get a trailer for PLZA at Worlds, and I will be streaming it, so... We'll all be in the trenches. Alright, chat, if you had 5 shots to get a shiny Tim, would you take them or would you walk away? Go on the bridge of egg hatching destiny. Ding, 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 ding. And then tomorrow, we can do a Dynamax tomorrow. That'd be fine. The Dynamax. You there, Taylor?
Yeah.
No shiny Tympole. I cannot believe this. How many eggs? 3 eggs. If you had 3 eggs, 3 shots. If you had 2 shots.
Interested in your document? Sure.
1 shot. 1 shot, 1 dream. I can't believe Tympole betrayed me. Like, I almost said defeated. Defeated me. It did defeat me. It personally defeated me. I can't believe this. So how many boxes did I hatch? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about 5.5 almost of Timothy. So that's at least like 160, 70 eggs right there.
I think it's saving itself for PLZA, because that Pokemon will be in PLZA.
Are you sure about that?
It's in the Kalos decks.
I wish they weren't so predictable. I wish they would not have to adhere to that stuff all the time. Yes. Not that I don't want to see Seismitoad. I mean, hey, maybe they give Seismitoad a cool Mega Evolution. You never know. Let's do 1 bonus egg, chat. I got 1 bonus egg in me. Let's do it. In my shiny hunting soul, there lies 1 more Timothy egg. Will it be shiny? One bonus shot for all the marbles. All the rare candies.
Wow, look at all the clouds.
At least they move. That's more than the static sky and the BDSP does.
Come on, Timothy, bring it home.
Here we go. No, Timothy has betrayed us on this stage, chat. So sad. So very sad. Almost as sad as this linear ass
It looked like
town.
Thomas the Tank Engine anyways, who cares, stupid thing.
Yeah, frick you. Frick you, Tim. Nobody wanted you shiny anyway. Oh, thanks for hanging out, chat. I appreciate it. Like I said, check out the Discord if you're new here. Check out the YouTubes. I stream on YouTube as well, so if you ever want to access the VODs, that is where they are. And yeah, thanks for all the subs, all the follows tonight, chat. I appreciate it. And we'll be back tomorrow for a Dynamax stream. So thanks for hanging, chat. I appreciate it. See you all later. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.